Hello and welcome to the Open Day. I'm Dr. Johanna Ivers. I'm an Assistant Professor in Addiction at the School of Medicine, Trinity College Dublin. And I want to talk to you about the M.Sc in Addiction Recovery. The M.Sc was recently developed in 2018 and we're approaching our third cycle. The course has received great feedback from students, practitioners and indeed international colleagues. The M.Sc in Addiction Recovery is hosted at the Trinity College Institute of Population Health. To give you a course overview, the M.Sc is designed for addiction practitioners working across addiction and support services. Support services include but are not limited to prison services, homeless services, mental health services, and indeed general and specialist health services. The course is offered by the discipline of Public Health and Primary Care, with a range of teaching coming from leading experts from across Trinity College, as well as leading clinicians from the Health Service Executive. The course is a fusion between public health, psychiatry, psychology and neuroscience. It is the first course of its kind in Ireland and one of few globally. The overarching aim of the Masters of Science in Addiction Recovery is to equip students with the research and practical skills necessary to design, deliver and implement the latest evidence-based practice and to inform best practice, policy, programs and interventions across addiction and support services. As previously mentioned, who is the course for? Well, the course is for addiction practitioners with a minimum of 2 years in service. The student profile and pathways vary. Students come from a range of disciplines including doctors, nurses, therapists, support workers, health service managers, policy makers and experts by experience. Similarly, the course has taken students on various pathways, including onto specialist jobs, specialist training like specialist registrar training. Students have entered into research, both MDs, PhDs and policy, and indeed students have gone on to health service management. The course structure is offered on a 3-day block to facilitate work release. The course structure and timetable includes 12 taught modules and a research dissertation. The 3-day block is always a Tuesday to a Thursday and is offered on 2 pathways, full-time and part-time. Full-time students attend for 36 days, which is approximately 3 days every 3 weeks, or alternatively, part-time students come 3-day block every 6 weeks and need 18 days off. The course curriculum, as I said, is a fusion between public health, neuroscience and psychiatry. The course should be viewed in terms of theory, evidence and practice. So you can see that the course is broken down into theoretical modules where students are given research and science skills, as well as moving on to the final clinical toolbox where students are given a range of techniques and interventions to apply in a clinical setting. It's important to note that the course takes into account not just adult populations as a lot of courses do, but we also mimic the skills given to students to apply this to adolescent services as well. In terms of course highlights and why a student would want to do this course, the M.Sc in Addiction Recovery is, as I say, the first of its kind with no identical course offered internationally. What's really unique about this course is the emphasis on recovery, not just addiction, but addiction recovery. It is interdisciplinary, and we mean this in terms of the students and the staff. We take a range of students and staff from across the health services, The course content is underpinned by the integration of pioneering research, not just at the Institute of Population Health, but also across Trinity College and including our international collaborators. The teaching staff includes clinicians and service providers who are at the forefront of recovery treatment, research and policy in Ireland. What's unique about this course is about a third of our students, and indeed our course staff, are also experts by experience. The course curriculum corresponds directly with actions set out in our National Drug Strategy, reducing harm and supporting recovery, as well as the principles of recovery set out by the Recovery Academies of Ireland, the UK, Scotland, Australia and the United States. What do our students say? Well, our students, as I say, have given us great feedback. I'll give you a moment to read each of these, but generally students either take the course to upskill themselves or indeed to keep up with the field. Please direct any questions you have to myself at jivers@tcd.ie. I look forward to answering any of your queries and wish you the very best with the rest of the day. Thank you.